Hello guys, I'm going to give you the dictation at 100 words per minute. Please note it down very carefully. 5 seconds to go. Start. Honorable Deputy Speaker Sir, I really give you my thanks for giving me a chance to deliver my speech on the motion of thanks addressed by the President of India to the Parliament. Honorable Deputy Speaker, Sir, as we know under the constitutional scheme itself, the President of India has to deliver the speech on the basis of the written speech approved by the Cabinet. Therefore, this is a speech effectively of the central government consisting of the Council of Ministers. If we go through the speech, rosy pictures have been given which are far behind from the foundational fact itself. I will go one by one point. First, the Honorable Prime Minister of India during his Independence Day address laid out his vision of a new India where the youth of our nation will become key stakeholders in building the India of the first century. India's rate of employment has declined and job creation has not kept up with the growing working age population. Over 30% of our youth aged between 18 and 29 years in India are not in employment, education, or training. In 2012-13, the unemployment rate was 12%. As per the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, youth unemployment rate for 5 years average stands at 50% and the last 2 years the average is 18%, though it is ranked as the 25th world's lowest unemployment rate. As per the World Bank report, India's unemployment rate has increased to 3% in December 2017 from the previously reported number of around 4% in December 2016. India's population will reach 1,360 million in March 2018. It has been noticed that over 3 crore of 13 crore jobs in the informal sector of the economy have been lost due to demonetization. While the declared purpose of demonetization was to penalize those among the rich who evade taxes, in reality it hit the poor people in the informal sector and almost 80% of whom lost their source of livelihood. The slowdown in the GDP growth rate supports increasing rate of unemployment, but ill-prepared monetary measures cut the GDP growth rate down to a low of 5% from the predicted growth rate of almost 7%. Economist Amartya Sen considered this fact of demonetization as a deprivation of freedom of the Indian people. Sir, seeking pakoda by educated, unemployed youth is not the pride of the nation. On the contrary, it is disgraceful and shameful for the country. Because of not providing employment to them, they have to sell pakoda. It is right that our honorable Prime Minister is the son of a tea seller, but tell us during 4 years how many tea sellers' sons have got employment in the country itself. What provisions have been made by him? We want to know that because all the time he says that I am a son of a tea seller. Yes, we accept it. By dint of his labor, he has come to this label. But has he thought about the real troubles of those tea sellers' sons? How much employment has been created for them? Let him give this answer. Now I am coming to Jan Dhan Yojana. In a recently conducted study, it was stated that 81% of the new customers of the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana did not make any deposits in the first 6 months. A 2016 national survey estimated that 33% of Jan Dhan Yojana customers already had a bank account and 28% of all these accounts were inactive. According to a paper published in May 2017 by the Overseas Development Institute, 90% of the Indian households have at least one bank account, which has also opposed the government's claim of over 99%, where from these accounts came in Jan Dhan Yojana. What did the Reserve Bank of India say? The Reserve Bank of India also noted in one of its recent papers that Jan Dhan accounts show unusual cash deposits during demonetization as they received additional deposits of rupees 59,000 crore during the period from November 8 to December 31, 2016. The idea of demonetization was aimed at eradicating the black money, but the government failed to do so, as per 99% of the scrapped currency notes came back to the banking system with 1% loss, which brought down India's GDP growth by almost 1%. November 18, 2016 is and will always remain seared into the memory of every Indian citizen. The entire range of farming, construction, and informal sector which run on a cash basis affect the vast bulk of the population, which particularly hit the poor and the vulnerable people. The government had to receive a lesser dividend from the central bank as compared to what it received in previous financial year. Guys, do like and subscribe our channel. It will motivate us to gather such more and more matter for you. Thank you.